Hello and welcome back to my channel, Queendom 2. It's been so much fun. I've really been enjoying this show. The next round is upon us. I've yet to watch episode 8, the most recent one. I'll be doing that on Patreon after this. Obviously, the previous 7 episodes of that are available right now, and I've been having a great time with it, but I need to prepare for this next upcoming round. So this is the fan song that they typically do. Yes, they did it with Kingdom, Road to Kingdom, so it's the one that they expect fans would like to see a live performance of. Now, some of these I have not heard or seen before, so I want to get kind of acquainted with them before watching the actual show, because usually you kind of root for the songs that you know more. It's hard to really enjoy a performance as much as one where you don't know the song compared to one where you do know the song. So we're going to be checking out a handful of things today. First of all, Girls' Generation, The Boys, a classic, one that I've heard in snippets here and there, but never heard the actual full song or seen the MV before. Kep1er does this one, so we're going to be checking that out. You would have to imagine that they win some bonus points with that, doing something of Tans. And then we're going to move on to Brave Girls, where I think it's kind of undecided exactly what they're going to be doing. So what I'm going to do is check out their newest release, Thank You, that I have not yet seen before, and also one that I hear swirling around that they might do, which is Red Sun, which also has an MV, it seems. So those are 2 tracks for Brave Girls. WJSN, we know, is doing Pantomime, which I've not heard of. That is on the album that has Butterfly. So that we'll be checking out a lyric video for. I've really been enjoying their performances a whole lot. Also, to go back to Brave Girls, really just low-key rooting for them. I've just fallen in love with that group in its personalities in a similar way that I did with B2B on Kingdom. They're very just personable and likable and down-to-earth, and you really want to see them succeed. So I'm hoping that they perform a great stage. Then moving on, we're going to be doing a bop bop, because that is their choice for VIVIZ. I've also been loving the members there. UNHA has stolen my heart completely, utterly and completely. So they're going to be doing, I guess, the most expected song out of all these choices, I would say. So we've seen that MV, so instead we're going to be doing their studio Choom for bop bop. And then finally, rounding it off, Hyolyn, I believe, is doing CC, which is a song that I have not heard before, have not seen the MV for, so that is the one we're going to be doing for her. Now, the only group I left out here in Queendom is LOONA, in that I don't know what they're choosing, and I have asked people to please not spoil it for me. You guys know that I adore them to the high heavens, and I kind of want that to be a surprise, even though I'm sure it's going to be difficult to stay away from spoilers on Twitter. So we've got no video for them, although boy am I ever really rooting for them. They put on an incredible performance with their dance unit. It was so good. One of my favorite performances of the whole show, and I went at length at how amazing I thought their second round performance was, and I think that really deserved first place. Again, if you guys are interested in joining me on the Queendom excursion, we've got 7 episodes up now, recording 8 right after this, and we also do a lot of the side videos, so any of the kind of Queensland or anything like that, I'm handling all of those over on Patreon as well, and I've just really enjoyed this show. Of course, it's a competition, but the best parts are really those little excursions that they do, and the unit forming and all the group networking and interactions. That's where the heart of this show really is, and I'm sure that all of these groups are going to see some big rises in fandoms after being on this show. So let's kick it off with Girls' Generation and The Boys, which Kep1er has chosen to perform, which is interesting for a fan's choice song. That's kind of odd, but let's go. Now, the difficulty with this is that it's so long ago, I don't... Recognizing Tan is maybe difficult for me? 2011, eh? Oh, the bass hits hard in this right off the bat. What an intro. (2011) loved its over-dramatic just sensibilities and everything. She's literally letting go of a dove. I mean, come on. This a John Woo film?
The boys.
The boys?
겁이 나서 시작조차 안 해봤다면 그댄 투덜대지 마라 좀.
Pretty electronic with that vocal harmony.
너를 비켜가 가슴 펴고 나와 봐라 좀. Bring the boys out.
So I'm somewhat acquainted with this song in that everyone covers it.
Bring the boys out.
Oh god, it's such of a bygone era.
Bring the boys out. 슬림 맞춰 사는 것난 길들여져 버렸니.
Oh, that's her.
괜찮니. 담담한 세상이 그댈 주눅들게 만드니. 괜찮니. 그냥 볼 수가 없어 난 부딪히고 깨져도.
Now I'm watching this whole thing trying to picture Kepler doing this and their energy in place of Girls' Generation's energy. Classy elegance here though, in the imagery. Yes, that's it. This is it. I mean, this in unison is gonna go hard. Woo, this generation had legs for days. Ooh. Ooh, I love her vocals. Now, like I said, I could piece C-Tan there at times, but it's difficult. It's been so long. But when it comes to Tiffany, anyone else, I'm just gonna struggle with this. So you're gonna have to bear with me. This is such a confident song. Oh my god, I love the pink highlights on her. Oh, her vocals. I mean, this is kind of hard. This is Runway Step on You with the highest of heels. And I think, oh. Oh, I didn't know this break was a part of this song. I know this. Oh, I think they're gonna kill this. I really do. And I was worried when it came to Purr, because I was like, this is a really like more mature concept, but it was not mature in that way. Like, it was a sexy concept, but it wasn't necessarily mature. This is of a sexy that I even would say is more mature, but I think that they can pull it off. Not only do they have great dancers, but you look at someone like Hikaru, who I was really just blown away by her ability to control the stage. Her charisma is just insane. They've got the length. They've got shouting that is going to own center here, so I have no doubt they're going to do well. How simple is this MV though? SM vocal runs. She's always been ridiculous, eh? Just always. And the way that it's filtered and mixed, that this harmony really almost does sound electronic. It has this digital, even the sheen of the MV, the chromatics, all of that, I think it was kind of this era in K-pop. K-pop. I do that sometimes. K-pop. It was kind of this era where you see this very clean sheen. There wasn't too much of a ruggedness unless you went to the boy groups that really went a little too far in the ruggedness and did the urban thing. But you really saw this in a very common way. Ride it, jeez. Oh, but this walk up is so hard. Like, if they add in some extra voguing elements, which is very popular now, you can do some tutton action. Because right now the choreo is pretty simple. I think that they could up the flare up. And if they bring this kind of imagery onto the stage, because going the next step, going the level above is really what needs to be done in a whole presentation sense. And I think this is a really, really great choice because it'll show a bit of their power in a different light. And also there are a lot of dramatic elements to this MV and to this performance that you could really play it up for the stage. So I think it's a good choice, even though I don't really understand it for a fan song thing exactly. I guess it bridges that connection between, hey, we are the new age, we are, you know, the young ones, the magnes of this whole competition. Let's take a song from our host, an icon, an iconic group in this entire industry as women, as a female group, and show what we can do and to kind of bridge that gap. So I understand that connection. I think that's pretty cool. So we'll be seeing that very, very shortly on episode 8. Let's move on now to Brave Girls with their song Thank You. As I said earlier, I've completely fallen in love with the personalities of this group. Yoojung has just insane charisma on the stage. Her facial expressions are some of the best in this whole competition. Minyoung, we know her vocals are top tier. I think she might quite possibly be the best vocalist in this entire show, alongside with Yoona backing her up. She also has incredible vocals. And then when it comes to Eunji, did she just blend in with LOONA so well? Because I mean, you had 4 LOONA members in that dance unit, and then Eunji, and she just fit in like a glove. She was so charismatic and really like redeemed herself, even though I don't think she had a bad performance whatsoever. But just, I believe they did get last in Queendom 1 when she showed up to dance for Park Bom. So redeemed herself in that respect by nailing first place in their dance unit. So let's check out the song Thank You and then Red Sun. This is their most recent release. Oh, like, look at her face right off the bat. She's so smiley. Is she the one that's nicknamed Squirtle? Because it makes sense. Look at her. Okay. We went retro. Her eyes. Very pretty video. Oh my god, look at her leggings! What? Oh my god, she's just everything, I swear. She owns the stage every time she takes center for me. What a performer. So this song seems to really be, I mean, it's obviously called Thank You, but just everything that's happened to them and just how fast that ascent has become after really being almost knocked out and about to disband. This has to just be a big heartfelt thank you and love letter to fans and everyone that has supported them along the way, and also that has rediscovered them, I think, or have heard them for the first time since they've reblown up kind of thing. Ooh, the hips are swaying in this song. Ah, she's so great. Totally different vibe from Chimabaram, obviously. Really feel good track, and those holograms in the back are so cool. This is another one of those songs that feels so like a solidly done retro track that isn't just here's K-pop doing a retro concept, but something that feels somewhat legitimately retro in a way, like that it could be of that era. I love the strings that are in the background of this song. More center time. Oh, the eyes! Come on! Was their album called Fearless? You're seeing that pop up everywhere. Probably all the signs that fans pay for. Ooh, yes! Yes, main vocal. The little shimmy is so cute. Sometimes the simplistic choreography can hit. Movie-like things happen. And that's basically what it's been like for them. Wow, what a great release. And it did really well too. It has 43 million views and it came out only in March. That's so cool. I love that. I love these success stories, and I have to admit that part of me thought at the start of this show where I'm like, with the layoff and with, you know, what they've been over the years, will they be able to hang with these new groups that have a different kind of energy? And I think, I mean, they're not going to be the group that's going to be doing flips and stuff like that. It's just not going to happen. They could bring it in a total different way, their own way, and they're bringing that with the vocals, with the kind of presentation aspects of their charisma, of their energy, and who they are as people as well, that just make you really fall for them and enjoy their performances even more because of that. So it was really cool to see a whole big kind of thank you song to the fans and people that supported them. That was awesome. So that's one option that people are seeing as something they could perform, and I would say that I'd expect that for maybe their main one, but this Red Sun is also one that pops up a lot. I've never heard of this nor seen it, so we're just going in completely blind. Let's check it out. This was uploaded in 2021. I'm not sure if that is from this period, actually. I have no idea. Let's go. And I saw in the comments below someone saying, let's get them on Queendom too. Well, look, you done did it. So this is like a song project? It said Song For You Project Volume 2. Maybe this wasn't on like a typical album?
Braver girls, you ready?
Brave sound.
Braver sound. You know what I want.
Oh.
원래부터 난 계속 쭉
This is flirty.
보면서 나가고 있고 Really I don't wanna go back. I don't care 뭐가 됐건 어쨌든 나를 막는 거라면 그럴수록 강해짐 자신감 더해짐 그만큼 원한다는 거지 뭐 Let's get on. Look at me now I'm so brave 홀린 듯 난 지금 그만뒀는데 Look at me now hey. 주문을 걸어 이루어져라 비밀의 문을 열어 hey. Let's shadow let the sun hey.
Oh, I kind of love this. my god, I really like this song. This is like a totally different style compared to the other one, not just musically, but in what they're expressing. And I'm always gonna, because I don't know a ton about them and their experiences or what their songs may be about, I'm always gonna relate it to their career and that ascension, that kind of thing. But it seems like that, yes. Whereas the previous song was so much a heartfelt thank you to everyone that supported them. This seems to be a, hey, you know what, like, we're not this one hit wonder, this one trick pony on rolling. Like, this didn't just strike to us randomly. We made this happen. Like, we made it. We did this. Like, let's pat ourselves on the back as well. That's the kind of energy I get from it. Oh, I think this song instrumentally is more interesting. And I kind of like how it's a bit more low-key in the way it's been filmed. Her eyes really are just out of this world. Oh, you get a little emotional during this pre-chorus. Ooh. This has a confidence that's not like the Girls' Generation one that we just checked out, but this is more of a like we surmounted this big struggle, we overcame our struggles kind of success. And the electronic repetitive bass line I actually really do like. It's very pretty in the top line with kind of a grimy beat. Not now, but previously. And is that it kind of in the relation to the name? So you've got the moon back there and a red sun. Red sun is just an eclipse, yes? That's what is referred to as a red sun. And that being a rarity, so is it kind of that play on, hey, we're not just that once in a blue moon, like passing thing? I don't know if that's kind of, the lyrics here are all in Korean because there's no translation, unfortunately. I love this song. I hope this is what they perform. Such a pretty melody. Ooh, that's the one, man. That's the one. I think it says a lot. Same as the other one, it really does. Like, it's something you do want to perform in front of your fans, but in terms of them themselves, like, personal meaning, I feel like this song is it. It's gotta be the one you go for, and I feel like you can do a lot more dramatics with this in terms of a live stage performance and the whole presentation aspect of it. So this is my choice for what I would love to see them do. Let me know what you guys think and what you think of these songs as well. I've really grown to love these girls in this group. I know that they appeared actually on Jesse's show review, and I have had that tabbed forever. I'd really love to see that. Let's move on now to WJSN. Pantomime is the song that WJSN has chosen for this round. Now, a song I also do not know, and I don't think I've ever heard before. This is on the same album as Butterfly, the Neverland album. I did a reaction to Butterfly, one of my first few on this channel. Please don't look it up. It is probably terrible. I don't dare go back and check those out. This is probably the group that I've really made I haven't hidden that they're probably my number 2 and who I'm rooting for the most after LOONA. And now they're going to be getting LOONA back. I don't think Taewon is coming back on this show at all in anywhere, or even arriving at all. But she needs to take her time and all of that, working out some personal things, I believe. But LOONA is back for this performance, so that's a big boost. Let's check it out. This is Pantomime from WJSN. Oh.
신비로이 가려졌던 비밀 장막 그 너머로 얼어붙은 두 그림자 단 위에 타오르는 그 신인 배우.
Oh, this is playing into the cosmic of the Cosmic Girls.
뭔지 알 것만 같고도 뛰어온 건가 감당이 안 될 것만 같은 느낌이 자꾸 나 불러 네가 온 걸까 시작된 연극의 서막을 기다리듯 맘의 준비라고 지금 두 눈을 감아 파리를 떨려오는 두 입술이 닿는 순간 숨어질 듯한 몇
Oh, that did not go where I expected it to.
찰나의 무언가가 된 사랑의 클라이막스 춤추는 속눈썹 우리의 첫 ensemble Like a pantomime Like a pantomime Like a pantomime 소리가 사라진 highlight Like a pantomime
Holy shit. I'm sorry to pause it, but this is like one of the most dense songs I've listened to in a long time. Let's roll this back. Let's roll this back. That was a lot. That was a whole lot.
맘의 준비라고 지금 두 눈을 감아
Like, I'm following you. I'm following you here.
떨려오는 두 입술이
I love this slowdown with Taeyeon. But then,
숨어질 듯한 몇 어느 주가 all stop
there's so many pace changes.
사랑의 클라이막스 춤추는 속눈썹 우리의 첫 ensemble
And then,
Like a pantomime
no, not yet.
Like a pantomime 소리가 사라진 highlight Like a pantomime Like a pantomime Like a pantomime 너와 나의 짜릿한 첫 kiss
Oh, that I must have, it must have been beforehand. The guttural bass that just almost sounds like someone is ripping one. It sounds so much like that.
너와 나의 짜릿한 첫 kiss 어떤 연락은 대사로도 못 잡고 어떤 달콤한 노래로도 못 메꿔 표정과 눈빛만으로 그린 완벽한 scene 영원보다 길게 느껴질 두 뒷맞춤의 A컷 누구도 우리 말리지
This is such a strange song, and I kind of love them for even having something like this. Like, I am following you throughout all the verses, and I love this. Wow, does this take a strange turn in this heavy beat-driven dance chorus. Right? There's something about this song that feels like it's kind of evil. like you took the shiny cosmic sound and the light floaty synths and all of that and the sweet vocals, and then kind of turned it on its head, almost like, you know, you're going to the upside down and things are going real weird. But I think you think of a pantomime show, you know, stage play with like, you know, over dramatics and slapstick and it's silence, that it is kind of odd, a little aloof and kind of creepy, that I could understand that this sound is attributed to that. Like, what? Like, not everything is okay here. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, Soda, holy. Only we are the main characters. Woo. Okay, how do we unpack this? Musically, they sound completely different, but if I were to associate this with a song, I'm thinking like Pentagon's The Game. Very bold, very strange, and I could see people hating it, and I could see people absolutely loving it at the same time. It just reminds me of that in some way, where they took a lot of risks here musically. It is all over the place in some senses, but not at the same time. That I'm glad that I saw this now and was able to digest the song somewhat, however much I can on the first listen when it's that complex and dynamic. But man, if I were to see this for the first time with their live performance, my eyes would have melted out of my head. I wouldn't know what to do. This is a whole lot, and it is an undertaking, but I think it's something that could be huge, like huge for them if they pull this off. A song that is so dynamic and out there that it'll really make them stand out, because not only is it strange, as I've said many times, but it still has a lot of their core DNA. The Cosmic Girls sound is here, but it's just a little, there's something wrong. There's something wrong about the tone of the song, that it is a little harrowing, but I kind of like that. I'm really interested to see what the concept they're going to go for in terms of their live performance. But man, that's going to be a wild one. I know this one is actually in episode 8, so I'm going to be seeing this very soon. So excited. Damn, WJSN, man, they're going to knock that out of the park if they just even execute it like 70% to their ability. Let's check out now VIVIZ with a Bop Bop. I've also really enjoyed this group. Sinbi, also just from the bat, has just had the like cold frozen witch exterior. That's how Mnet is pegging her, even though she's not really like that, but I think she wears it well and she enjoys it, so that's been a ton of fun. LOONA it's no surprise, I absolutely have fallen for her. She's so adorable, she's so cute, I can't even contain it. She's like on that level of Choo cuteness, which is, I thought, unparalleled at one point, but she's just amazing. And then when it comes to Umji, I really didn't get a huge grasp on her until the most recent in working with the dance unit, and the kind of back and forth that she had with Hikaru, I thought was just so awesome. I really liked it, and she just seems very able to keep herself grounded and open, in that when she's struggling with the choreography and she noticed that it was kind of a weakness for her, even though she's older, she didn't have any shame, or there was nothing weird about asking or getting help from Hikaru, which is so cool. I really like that from her. She just seems like a sweetheart. So let's check out Bop Bop, which I very much enjoy. But since we've already done the actual MV, let's do the Studio Choom. Now, I normally do these Studio Chooms over on Patreon, but oh well. Good lordy me. Is this as high as it can go? I want 8K. I want all the Ks. Man, I love Umji's styling. That glove? The song also has one of the most badass, coolest intros. Discord, I hope you guys aren't also hearing those Discord messages. They're usually muted when I record. I don't know what's going on. Also, join our Discord. Man, giving face. Man. Umji she really going for the what was her name from Mean Girls? The burn book. She's really going for that look right there with that top. But I'm so interested in how they're going to transform this performance, because you did this for your intro, kind of, and it's like it's the song that everyone I guess is most expecting. Like it's the most obvious choice. So how are you gonna change it up? How are you gonna remix this? How are you gonna make it stand out and not just be we're doing our most popular song and we just go up there and do it? So there's gonna be something. There's gonna be something there. Second part chorus is gold in this. You're gold in this. Wow. I'm really surprised at how much she's exploding off the screen here. She's bringing her best. Oh. The little heart top? Man, maybe the song will just be enough. Maybe this will just be completely enough. This explosion in the second part makes the song. I thought I was discovering something. Like during Queendom, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe. And then, I mean, I'm years late. I'm years late to like the G-Friend party and her being like, whoa, does everyone realize how cute this person is? Oh, everyone knew that. Everyone knew that except me. And then recently, just like 2 days ago, I checked out Mago for the first time in forever, and I'm like, look at her here. She's got blonde hair. What's going on? She looks so different to me. It was crazy. I didn't know all that time she was the one with that blonde wig. Oh. I gotta say, Eunji is really killing this performance. Oh, love the silhouettes on the back. How do you mix both energies so well, though? You have the cute and the alluring in that way, but also with the sexy and then the free-spirited vibe, all encompassed in one song. Oh, the hips during that move. I mean, if you're going to re-debut, you got a damn good song to do it with. She's everything. Good God. Like, when she was crying in that one episode, she turned LOONA away, and I was pissed for a second, and then she started getting upset when everyone walked out of the room on her. WJSN and Hyolyn. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, well that was excellent. Maybe just the song itself by itself will be enough, but I do think that they're going to remix it in some fashion or do something fresh and new to surprise the audience. And what concept they choose, if they just go just with this kind of retro adjacent runway kind of look, that's good enough for me. And I think in the MV that kind of had like a diner scene, I don't know if they could really do that as much as I'd love it, but LOONA kind of already did that in round 2, so maybe not. but we'll see. We'll see. I think that one also actually was performed in episode 8, I believe. So we'll see that as well very, very shortly. Let's move on to the last video. We're going to be doing Hyolyn's CC. Don't know the song, have not heard it or seen the video. Now, when it comes to Hyolyn, she was also someone that I was worried about because of my experience in what I saw Park Bom going through in episode, or not episode, but season 1 of Queendom, and that she struggled. She really did. And I've come to realize that maybe it's not because she was a solo artist, but because Hyolyn is just much more prepared for this. She really is. She's more of an all-arounder, that she can do the dance, she can do the vocal, and not only that, she brings the talent level and the experience in the production aspect, and she knows what the audience wants to see. She has full control of her team, her label, and all of that, that there's just this level of expertise that no one else really has on this show. So I've really, really come to like her. She's a bright person, like bright spirit and energy, and I think a perfect fit for the show, actually. Completely changed my opinion on that one. Now, for her performances, I thought her round 1 was unbelievable, one of my favorites of the show. I actually really disliked her round 2 performance. I thought that was one of the weaker ones of the entire round. But that won first place. I still don't see it. I'm done arguing with people that do see it, but I really don't. But I'll take it. I'll take it. And she really gave her all in the unit performances as well, having to do both vocal and dance. So let's see and how it sounds. Let's go. So Dolly playing on the... I mean, the butt's always got to be out, I guess. I mean, I'm not mad. Another tropical vibe, huh? Do we have captions? Oh, we do. I mean, good lord, I mean, her body moves like nobody else's. I was showing my roommate this, and I was like, how is this possible? Look at the hips. They are independent of the rest of her body. She moves and flows like water. It's crazy. That's 3 points. Oh, these outfits. What the... This feels nostalgic. I mean, she's got glowing sun-kissed skin in this. Dude, these videos are so hard to watch on camera. This is a lot. The song itself is so pretty, though. Comforting. Yeah, from showing the film strip there, and also this bloom we have visually, and there's almost like a sepia tone to everything. This is very much meant to bring up nostalgic feelings of summer, of romantic thoughts about summer. I think that's what I'm getting from it, at least. Kind of a youthful freedom. Yeah, definitely. She's got her crew. Oh, it's the net. Well, no one's gonna be doing something like this, that's for sure. And look at Hyolyn here, pushing boundaries. I mean, this is 2018, so it's not that long ago. And you're seeing, you know, a mix of a lot of different people in videos in K-pop these days, more often at least, and coming from a lot of these powerful women a lot of the time. Like CL had in one of her videos that it kind of seems like that is the trend of those that want to include a lot of different of people and show representation in that way. But we kind of expect nothing less from Hyolyn now. And the vocals are always going to be on point. Like, what is her deal? She goes from, I'm the girl next door, look how cute I am here, to let me spread on this basketball hoop. Jesus. This is going on the summer playlist, absolutely. Even the way she delivers that, it's very hazy in her vocal. The outfits here are furious. Oh, match cut. She is thick with a capital F. She wearing a McDonald's hat. Ma'am, there's no way you're eating much McDonald's. No way. Woo. That was a damn good song. I really, really like that. Very sweet feeling. It has the kind of essence of her opening performance and going for a tropical beach concept. But this one, I think, feels more emotional. The other performance is meant to be a bit more fun, where, you know, Touch My Body just has that kind of uplifting party vibe, where this one is kind of reminiscing in some ways and has emotional aspects within it. So I really do like that. I think it's going to be a great performance. She's going to nail it. Her crew is going to nail it with her. I'm excited for that one. So that does it. The only one we're not including in here is LOONA, because I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't want to know. If you know, please don't say it down below. And I've also really seen almost everything of LOONA, except we have to check out those doublies that came out. But other than that, I don't know what else I could check out, except I'm really rooting for them. And what do you think they're gonna do? Because, hey, we all know, right? Like, it's gotta be Butterfly. It's gotta be. It's the best, in my opinion. It's top 3 like choreographies in all of K-pop. It's a song that is just so much integral to who LOONA is and what they're about and their sound, at least a sound of yesteryear, or if you listen to their B-sides now, either that or Hi Hi I could see. But with them doing a bright concept for round 2, I could see them more leaning towards Butterfly than Hi Hi. I don't know if they're going to do that. Or you could go and they take a shot and do something like Favorite. I'm not really sure, but I just think it's kind of a shoo-in that it will be Butterfly, and I'm through the roof for that. I very, very much want to see some kind of remix, some kind of on-stage like presentation of Butterfly is all I could have ever dreamed of 4 months ago when I didn't know that LOONA was even going to be on this show. So that is definitely my choice of what I'd like to see. But let me know what you guys think, what you're thinking of Queendom, what do you think of the groups that the new ones that you've learned about, the ones that you've already been rooting for from the start, how it's gone. I'd love to know all of your thoughts. I know not all of you can join us on Patreon, so little videos like this are kind of keeping you included and letting you know a little bit about what I think. I don't know if a wrap-up video after the show is done is something you guys would want to see, but you can join us on Patreon. It's $6 US a month, and you can join and see everything that I post on there, including all of the episodes of Queendom 1, Queendom 2, Road to Kingdom, all the live stages, album reactions, and variety shows that I post on there. So I really do hope you join us, and then when you join us on Patreon, you get access to the Discord where we can talk, chat, have fun, and discuss the show amongst other things. We discuss many odd things on there there. So hopefully you consider joining us. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I'm going to post the playlist to all these groups I've reacted to here today down below in the description. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.